Good morning, BHS. Welcome back to another episode of Hawk News. My name is Joe Cavallero.
My name's Wes Calorie.
And my name's Ava Cavallero.
Today is Friday, February 29th, and we start with a period F, aka an F date, and let's get into today's top stories.
Let's do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Hawk News. It's been Wes Calorie.
It's been Joe Cavallero.
And it's been Ava Cavallero.
Hope you all have a great weekend. If you're going to the game, have fun. If you're playing in the game, good luck. Let's get a win for BHS, shall we? And move on to the third round.
Let's go.
Let's go!
I can hear an echo in there, too. Like, I can hear an echo from there.
Okay, because Joe forgot to turn down the sound. Hold on. Okay.
How about now?
What now? Can you hear it now?
Hello? Hello? I can't hear it.
Then it's good. Ready? Go.
What's next?
It's you.
YMCA jobs.
All right. Are you interested in getting a job at the YMCA for this spring or summer? Come to the Career Center on March 7th during Wind Block for a YMCA job fair to learn about all the opportunities the YMCA has to offer. Speak to staff about becoming a camp counselor, sports instructor, aquatics instructor, and much more. Please come dressed to impress. If you don't have a job, just go to the Y. It's a perfect opportunity for you.
Exactly.
You don't have to, he finished it. You don't have to add to it. The thing exactly.
Can you please cut that out? He does that a lot.
Yeah, you see, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if you, he did the whole story, he did a really good job. You don't need the exact thing on you do it to your sister, you do it to him, you know what I mean? Like you have the last word on it.
Oh,
You see what I mean? Have you noticed you do that?
not really.
No, you don't. I don't think you do it by, to be silly. It's just a habit. But on the news, like in the news program, that was his story. Let him have to finish. You can say something. Go, Wes, that was fantastic. That was interesting. But he exactly. I don't know if it sounds right. What do you think, Ava?
I think unless he's actually going to, talk about it, then don't say anything.
That's what I mean. You can say something and say, "Oh, that's interesting. My friend works at the Y. It's a nice place to work."
Ah.
But to just add the exactly, it doesn't work. You know
Ah.
what I mean?
I think we should only say something unless you're going to actually, talk about it.
Something substance. I agree. I think Ava's right. All right. Ready?
Okay. All right, so for this week in history, I'll be talking about something that some of you guys that has actually been forgotten, but some of you guys may not know about, is the 1993 car bomb attack on the underground parking garage at the World Trade Center. So basically, everyone knows about the tragic event of September 11th, 2001, when the World Trade Centers in New York City were attacked and collapsed. But what many people forgot or may not know is that was not the first time the buildings were targeted of a terrorist attack. On February 26, 1993, a car bomb was placed in the underground parking garage, and the bomb had gone off and killed 6 people and injuring hundreds of others. The men were all found guilty of the plan and were all in prison. But the one who was the exact Newfin of the one was one of the men who had actually planned 9/11, Osama bin Laden, because once he realized that his plan had failed, then that's when he planned 9/11 and then planned all of the attacks on the buildings from the plane. And that'll be all for this week in history. All right, so we have an important announcement from the Student Council. Students participating in the Job Shadow Day on this Friday, March 1st, must complete the Job Shadow on-site interview from...
Instead of saying March 1st, say today.
Oh, okay.
Let's do it over.
All right. So students participating in Job Shadow Day on this Friday today must complete the Job Shadow on-site interview from... If they want today to be considered an excused absence. This form can be picked up in the guidance office and must be returned to the guidance office by Wednesday, March 6th. So get them in. All right, so teacher feature. This week I interviewed Mr. Ahald. Check it out.
Oh, okay. So for this week's health topic, it is all about apple cider vinegar. So many people actually take little shots of apple cider vinegar in the morning because it's just really good for them. And others, since apple cider vinegar is so strong, they might put it in their smoothies so they don't really taste it, but they're still getting the benefits. And some people putting on their salad dressing. It kind of just depends. But it can help lower blood sugar levels. It can also increase good cholesterol. Apple cider vinegar also helps your bones, kill bacteria, and helps your teeth. And it is just overall amazing for your health. That's US.
Word. Honor rolls are posted in the main office windows. If you think your name should be listed and does not, see your guidance counselor. I'm not on the honor roll because I got a C in science.
Okay, now, on March 6th, outside of the cafeteria, there will be a Spread the Word for Inclusion poster signing for Best Buddies. Make sure you go and sign the poster. We want to end the word.
Yeah, people call me the R word all the time, and it's hard for me.
All right, so we got an Instagram. Many of you have actually followed the Instagram. We have like 132 or something followers. We follow many of you back, and we've been getting some DMs from people about what we should put on the show. Our Hawk News Instagram is right there, as you can see. So if you're not following the Instagram, make sure to go follow the Instagram. We post things on there. We post things on our story if you have not seen already or do not follow already. So make sure to give us a DM about what you may want to see on the show. Anything else you got to say?
Yeah, like, we also put polls on the story asking if there's stuff that we should talk about, like polls. Like, I put up a poll the day where I first opened the account saying, like, if we should talk about this. We got many yes on that. I hardly got any no, so we decided just to talk about that today. But not to mention, if you're going to follow the account is private. We only accept people from this school, so that's exactly why it's private.
Yeah, we don't want any. I mean, I've accepted a couple kids from like BVT and other schools, but I'm completely okay with that.
Yeah, because they were originally attended this school,
Mm-hmm.
and we're also fun, like, people who are coming from the middle school who might be coming here next year.
Yeah, so if you're from the high school and you don't follow the account, may want to go follow the account just like you do the sports account and stuff like that.
And make sure if there's anything you think that we should announce on here, or if you want us to announce on here, then DM us, and good chance it'll be here. So
Just like the people who have already submitted some on and DM'd us. So thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone. And next up, sports, the best segment of all time, with Wes Calorie, Ava Cavallero, and Joe Cavallero, a.k.a. all of us.
It's going to be a long one this time. So, all right. So I just want to start off with some announcements that we got. So open gym for boys volleyball, Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8:30. Try it. All levels of ability. Beginners welcome. Boys, if you do not play volleyball, try volleyball. I'm telling you.
I love volleyball. Sorry.
You're not going to regret it. Ava loves volleyball. So.
Volleyball's amazing.
All right. Next up, Bellingham Youth Baseball is putting on a 2-winter training session put on by Coach Rebello and the BYBI staff. For more information and dates on how to register, visit BellinghamYouthBaseball.com. Sign up on the table outside Mr. Connor's office on Thursday, I guess. That was yesterday. So, basically. But if you really want to play baseball, I heard there's like an in-town baseball league, like there is basketball this season. I'm not really sure about that, but some people are saying that there is. Next up is the athletic department is exploring interest in a fan base for Friday night's game in Greater Lowell. It's a fan bus. It costs $10. The bus would depart at 4:30 p.m. So you need $15 to both get into the game on the bus and plus an extra $5 if you want like snacks or something during the game. And if we have enough, then the decision it's probably already been made. That was yesterday. But if you're going, enjoy the game. Joe, what do we got about the basketball team last Friday before vacation?
Okay, so basically Friday night at 3:30, our basketball freshman team won against Medway. Then after that, the JV team played. We lost against Medway for the JV team, but then
We lost in overtime too.
we also lost in overtime against the seniors,
It was very,
unfortunately.
very frustrating.
But the day after, we the hockey game. There was a hockey game at what stadium was that?
Pirelli,
And then who were we playing against?
we were playing against some team. If they won the game, they went to the playoffs, and we beat them.
Yeah, and some part interesting that was actually very interesting about the end of the hockey game is that
Oh, yeah.
both teams started fighting at the end of the game.
But it was 3-1. We beat them.
Yeah.
It was the one with two schools that combines into one.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to a school hockey game before, but for a first timer, this was like the lowest score hockey game I've ever been to.
It was 3-1. There's a lot lower scores.
Yeah.
Fun fact about the basketball game: we were down by about 30, allowed 10 points, and the second half only ended up losing by 3. It was great. If you were there, you know what I'm talking about.
And also, speaking of the basketball game, we actually got some footage of that, so check it out.
Mr. Costa, I'm gonna send you some footage from my camera roll. Okay.
Oh my god.
All right, and the basketball team, they won. They were on a 37-2 run at one point in the game they played on Tuesday night. We already mentioned the one on Friday, and that's it. Local sports, the Bruins have won 8 out of 9 or something like that, and the Celtics have dropped 3 straight. So thank you guys so much for paying attention to sports. I know it was a long one. And we got a couple more things from Ava. Go ahead.
Okay, congratulations to the cheer team for getting first at TVLs, and they're moving on to regionals this weekend at the Natick High School. And so, congratulations.
What day is that?
You move on.
Isn't it
Sunday?
Yeah.
Sunday.
So congratulations, as the one who DM'd us, thank you. We didn't forget about you. And if you have anything to DM us from Instagram, of course we just put it on the show, so we'll put it on the show.
And also, if you see anything on the polls on our stories, then don't forget about that as well to answer to the poll.
All right, that about wraps up sports and a lot of stuff we needed to say. So, yeah. It's been Sports, West Calorie.
Joe Cavallero,
And Ava Cavallero.
a.k.a. all of us.
Mr. Costa's more than likely going to cut
We didn't
off.
put out all the sports stuff this time. It made me sad.